So if you have a 2010 to 2015 Kia Optima and the TPMS light come on and it won't go off, I thought I'd go over the reset procedure and how you can get it to go off. Sometimes the dashboard will come on and tell you the tire pressure in each tire, so you know which one is low and which one you have to go and air up. Sometimes it can be multiple ones though, so the best method is to go get a tire gauge and check each tire. This is really quick and simple method to know for sure the level of all the tires, because if one's low, another one might be getting low. It's just a good idea to go around and check them all with the gauge. You get a low-cost tire gauge at many auto parts stores, and the Kia tires are supposed to be aired up to 35 psi. And so what you want to do is you want to find the low one, and then you go around and you air up that tire with an air pump and be sure that it's set at 35 psi. Once all the tires are aired up correctly, the light should go off, but sometimes it won't. Quite often you have to drive it, and it takes a little while for the computer to recognize this. So what you do is you just go ahead and drive it, go at least 15-20 miles an hour for like 4 or 5 minutes at least, and the light should go off by itself. Should reset. Once the tires are all aired up, the light should reset and go off. And so if you do all that, you air up all the tires and you know they're all correct at 35 psi, you drove the vehicle for at least 5-10 minutes and the light doesn't go off, then there's some kind of problem going on inside the system. And the basics of what's going on with this is that each tire has a TPMS sensor that's located inside the tire, and it monitors what the pressure is inside of that tire and reports back to the onboard computer. And so every tire is going to have a TPMS sensor. Now one of these could have gone bad, which is very common, and they just need to be replaced. But another thing you could check for too is for a blown fuse. There's a fuse box located up underneath the dashboard. On the Kia Optima, Module 4 is the usual one for the TPMS sensors. So that would be the one you want to check and be sure it hasn't blown. And while this isn't too common, it can happen sometimes, so it's something to check. But if you check for a blown fuse and there's no blown fuse and all the tires are aired up and you know that they're all good, then very likely that TPMS sensor has gone bad in the tire and it needs to be replaced. You could go to any tire repair shop. They'll usually replace it, but that would be the next thing to do is if you've gone through all that, the light won't reset, is to go get that checked out and probably get that TPMS sensor replaced on the tire that's causing you problems. And so that's basically it. I just wanted to give a real quick brief overview of how you go about resetting the TPMS light on a 2010 to 2015 Kia Optima. If you have any questions, ask me down below and I'll try to answer them. If this video helps you, please click like, please click subscribe, and have a good day.